right now, we're looking at coalition politics. You met with the leadership. We'll talk about your bilateral meeting, but you also met with a host of other leaders here in India, the leader of the opposition included. What were the conversations like? How do you see India of today?
Well, it has transformed both political, economic, social, most of it positively, but some concerns are there. And I use my close friendship with Modi ji to articulate issues of common interest, semiconductor, energy transition, digital transformation, issues that's close to his heart, and of course, a priority in our government policies, also food technology and security. And of course, some of the concerns here, he was candid and addressed these issues, which is, I think, some issues of domestic politics I have to respect. But because as close friends, we can discuss at the private level. At the bilateral level, of course, issues, education, culture, art, because to me, development is not empowering people in terms of economy, but also culture and cultural vibrancy and empowerment of culture and arts. And so this was discussed. Then with Rahul Gandhi, who is also a close family friend for a long time, I've heard his views and expressed, and I explained to him the need to enhance the strategic partnership with India, notwithstanding political differences. We'll engage with everybody, but then I explained to him the strength of that sort of a collaboration between both governments, which include, of course, people, parties, and ethnic minorities. And so the BJP president, of course, bilaterally on the work of the government, but also the need to understand, to interact with them, and also to express some of our concerns. And he was, again, very kind enough to say that the engagement must continue. Some of the concerns he did explain. Because as friends, that's why to my mind, diplomacy is not about just governmental concerns or issues addressed with pious platitudes, but to address some core issues that's close to our belief. Or
what are the core issues?
The core issues, of course, democratic transition, issues of freedom, justice, and showing concern the welfare of the people in terms of economic development, but also the concerns expressed by, in Malaysia, for example, I explained, ethnic minorities because of the multiracial, multireligious character of our nation. And of course, this could be shared together, learning from the experience here and the problems here, as we also experience, and we also do encounter problems. But I say this because I'm a student of Indian politics, history, culture, from Thirukkural in among the Tamil-speaking people to Sri Aurobindo, and to Gandhi, to Nehru, and I did acknowledge the Prime Minister's reference to Trees with Destiny, yes, which I use a lot in my speeches.
I'm not going to ask you a question, but maybe a message to the youth of India and the world. What is it that you want them to focus on, look at, deliver?
Well, my just young. I used to be young a long time ago. I don't claim to have the expertise or.
Age is not a factor here.
Yes. My wife reminds me
that.
My wife used to remind me, age is mind over matter. If you don't mind, it does not matter.
Okay.
All right. But to the youth, I think is your future. You must decide now. You want to secure freedom. You understand justice. Of course, you have to study. They talk about energy transition, which is not relevant 20 years ago, or digital transformation, which is completely not a subject in the past. But you have to address these issues. But more so, if it's India, it's a great country, culturally vibrant. You have produced great leaders and sages for centuries. Do not lose them. Do not lose sight of that wisdom. Because the failure of many countries is when they cut off the legacy, the what you call turath, the legacy of the past, by thinking that all the solutions will be rendered only for the present. So I believe that you have that tenacity and conviction to move forward.